Well, it's the State of the Union tonight, my friends, and Joe Biden is going to be standing up there and telling you how awful MAGA is, how awful President Trump is, and how much President Trump is responsible for all the things that have gone bad during his presidency, including picking on his son Hunter and his memory. Yeah, this is going to be a fun night. Let's see how many times Joseph Robinette Biden gaffes, has to pause, or maybe even whispers to you. He's got a little secret to tell you. Stay tuned. Howdy folks again, DaveMan here, Rollman Revolution. Now, the State of the Union is tonight, and I personally, and I certainly hope you, any one of the people out there that love this country and realize there's something that don't make any sense about what's going on in this country, I really consider, I really hope that you consider watching the State of the Union tonight, because Joseph Robinette Biden, the so-called 46th president of the United States, is going to get up there and tell you the reasons why things aren't that good. He's going to blame things on former President Trump and this MAGA extremism that's going on in the country. He's blaming other people for the decisions that he makes. Man, these people just really, they got nothing left, do they? And then the interesting part about this whole thing tomorrow is the media is going to be telling you about how wonderful things were and how presidential he was. And do you remember when he made that grin and that eyebrow that went up? Man, oh, he's a tough old bastard, yeah. They're going to try to tell you, this guy's really got it. And maybe the endorsements start flying if they give him enough cognitive enhancers, but this guy should really debate President Trump right now, don't you think? Because I think if that happened, that would unify the country tomorrow, because people would realize that President Trump isn't the big battle meanie that they keep saying he is. Because I keep trying to tell everybody, if you yourself haven't really met the man, then you're only getting the rendition from what other people tell you. And most of the time that's horseshit, because people lie consistently, and people really usually get a bad assessment. It happens even in my own workplace. People tell me how that guy you're going to be working with, oh, he's a real, and then I come to find out, well, he's only that way because he wants people to do their job. So it's like, you got to look at people from your own perspective. Stop taking other people's word for it, because tonight you're going to get a showcase in bullshit live from Washington through the mouth of the biggest liar in history, Joseph Robinette Biden. Okay, that man, who, if he remembers who he is tonight, has been the biggest puppet Washington ever has. And the only reason that he's standing there right now is because he was installed. If you think that Joseph Robinette Biden is this smart that he could single-handedly himself, take down the United States, no. Joe just stands there tonight and does what he's told and says what he's supposed to say, and there are other people in the background making all the decisions for him. Yeah, that's the agreement. We don't tell the world about all of your special deals with the CCP, and Russia, and your son and your family, and you just do our bidding for us. That's the agreement. And that's the man who's going to be standing on the podium tonight to try to tell you about the State of the Union. I can tell you right now, the State of the Union's shit. And the reason shit is because we got shit representing us. We have got a stolen administration, and when you have a stolen administration, this is what they do. They try to take you down from within. Every single one of those people, from Joe Biden through all of his cabinet members, the arms that are connected to it, all belong in prison. They're all criminals protecting each other. And that criminal tonight is going to be standing in the podium, looking at you, feeling all presidential. But he's a fraud. And that's what you have to look at him as. A fraud is trying to destroy you and this nation. If that doesn't get you mad, then I don't know what will. Because the future of your children are in the hands of this man. And the people that are basically got their hands wrought up his ass. It makes me really, really angry, because there's so many people who fought so hard for this country. There's so many people who died for this country unnecessarily in foreign battlefields protecting the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. And these people are shitting on it. Now, watch tonight. I humbly ask you, watch tonight. And listen and look at the people up on that stage. Speaker Mike Johnson, who claims to be this Bible-believing man of God kind of complex, that he's going to lead the world from that attitude. Well, look what he's doing. He hasn't done anything. He hasn't gone off script just yet. He's still playing by the Nancy Pelosi, Biden rules and spending us into total collapse. No. These people, all on the same team. It's up to us to root them out. It is us, MAGA, make this country great again, versus everybody else. So you got to pick a side. And I say that because if you don't want to play a part, just stay out of the way and just let us do the work. I'm okay with that. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to want to pick a side. You want to be on the right side, and the side is Team America. And anybody who doesn't put this country first, I don't have anything for them. And I certainly know that 80% of this country don't have anything for you either. And you're going to recognize that this coming 2024. But this doesn't just happen for President Trump. No. We have got to get out there and start putting candidates in that are going to support President Trump, because he can't do everything by himself. No. The reason he is ascending, the reason why this movement is going the direction it is because of you. And it doesn't stop on day one. No. We have got to continue working to get better people who are going to represent the people of this country first, and root out and expose those trying to destroy it. That will be my goal, to educate those young folks, to get people kind of to see beyond the bullshit, and to more or less focus on what's making you better. Focus on what's trying to make this country better, because I believe when you get the man right, you get the world right. That's it. So it's about getting this crap right. I'm telling you, we can't do that when we got a whole bunch of psychopaths leading us, trying to tell us exactly who to believe and what to believe. No. You do it. You do the work. You look yourself. You see. Your eyes, your ears, see what you see, hear what you hear. Don't be told what you see. Don't be told what to hear. You figure that out on your own. That's what's called being a student in the game. When you get educated about these things, you become a dangerous monster in the world. And they don't want you that way. They want you to become an ignorant shite. A person who sits on the sidelines and just takes what they give you. If you have had enough of that, we're on the same team. Tonight, you're going to see a lot of tells. You're going to have a lot of poker faces out there. But make no mistake about it, these people, they play to win. They're going to do everything in their power to make sure that MAGA does not ascend any further. They are going to throw everything in the kitchen sink at President Trump and the people that support him. So you all have to get out there. Talk about it, be about it, share everything, post things, constantly talk about it at work, where you are, at church. You have to bring this up. Bring it around the dinner table. It matters. If your country matters, and the future of your country matters, if you like a life where you don't have to kill yourself every goddamn day, working 2 jobs just to sustain a household, well then, I suggest put this country first. Put people in that are going to represent you, and I will show you a brave new world. It changes when you get the criminals out, and it changes when we change. So we got to be the change that we want to see in the world. We have to be the change that we want to, the change that we want to represent us in the world. We have got to be the ones involved to make that happen. And tonight, you're going to see the one man that is supposed to have your back, that is supposed to tell all Americans, unite the country, he said he was going to do, right? He's just a puppet. He ain't doing anything but what he's told. But the question you're going to have to start asking yourself is, who's telling him? Do these people represent this country? Do they have your best interests at heart? If you look at the last 3.5 years, they certainly don't. And they're trying to put the only man that put you in the room in prison. What does that say? You got to start thinking. Tonight, you're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see a lot of people in the room if you watch that State of the Union. I'll tell you right now, State of the Union shit, because we got shit representing us. We get that shit out, and I'll show you beauty, pastures, and a country that we can reinvest in. But the only way we're going to do that is getting the old guard out of there, getting the communists out of there, and putting people like you who give a shit into office. All right, folks, I'll see you out on the battlefield. There's a lot to be done. Tonight is going to be a very impactful evening. We're going to learn a lot. So I will have another video down the road, talk about what we learned from that nonsense. All right, my friends, I'll see you out there. Take care. Peace.